Hi guys, so today I'm gonna stop doing this accent. I've been doing this all day. So today I'm gonna show you guys a cool little trick that I learned, and I actually can't show you the trick right now because it takes too long to do this. But if you're under the age of I'm gonna say 10, you probably shouldn't do this project because it's gonna be hot, and you should get your parents to help you with it. And what we're going to be doing is I'm going to start the recycling my Coke Rewards cap off of Coke bottles, and you can see that I'm putting holes in them. But instead of just taking a hammer and bashing a nail through it, that was taking too much time and it was too noisy, so I ruined a nail. You can see, well, it's not ruined, you can still use it actually, but you can use a lighter, but you're gonna wind up burning your thumb unless you have a button lighter, which this one was dying. See, it does it there, but I have to do it like, well, now it's not messed up, I guess. Now it works since it's on camera. Whatever. But you need a pair of pliers and a nail and your Coke cap and a lighter and a candle. I suggest a candle, it's just easier. So you take your pliers and hold your nail with it. Turn it this way. This is back actually. I'm sorry, let me adjust this. Okay, we're good now. So I'm going to heat up my nail. I have to grab this. But you do have to be really careful because you need to have it up like this so the whole nail gets hot. And then you take your hot nail and put it on your Coke cap with some pressure. You might have to do it over a couple times. I'm going to block this a little bit so it's not as bright on the camera, but it's still there. Like, I just don't want you guys to go blind. You might have to do it a couple times, but after you do it a lot, your nails will get hot. It won't be as hard. But I waited about 5 minutes and let it just sit there in the flame so that my nail got really hot and I wouldn't have to do it over and over again, and the whole nail was hot. And I used an actual candlestick. That way after my nail was really hot, I could just set it down in the bag. So what we're going to do after I have done a lot of these, you're going to string these on yarn, and then you're going to do a couple strings, and so here I just went through there. It just melted through, so it's really, really easy. You know what I'm trying to show you guys this time. So we have our little thing here, and I got my nail. I put it on there. Don't think it's going to go all the way through on the first one. So you can heat it up again, and you can see where it indented a little bit right here. So we'll try this again. The hole we already started. It's still not going to work that time, so let's do it again. So I'm just going to turn it down. Actually see it. There. It's still not going to go through. I'm just heating up my okay, for now it's starting to work. I don't even know here. Ugh. Do it one more time and hopefully it'll go through. You can see where it's starting to puncture right here. It's still hot. Do this one more time. This is not cooperating now, but it will work really easily. So what else do you do? So you're going to heat your nail. And basically the hotter your nail is, the easier it's going to be. But where I keep trying to do it over and over again to get this video over with, it's not getting very hot. And you want to bring this up first of all. Put the nail like, okay, because you see the flame? I'm putting the tip of the nail inside of this flame. Just try this one more time. In there. And there it is. Just goes through. So you can kind of get the hang of it after a while. I've done, I want to say 70, 50, 75 so far. And it kind of takes a while, but we didn't have a drill bit, which if you have a drill bit you can use a drill and just drill a hole through there. That's going to be a lot easier, but using a home method, this is probably going to be the easiest for me because it's quieter and I just like seeing stuff melt. But if you don't have a lot of experience with fire, I definitely do not recommend this. So we're going to try this one more time. On there. And it actually went through on the first try that time. So I do not recommend that you do it from the bottom, because later you're going to I just dropped that, sorry. Later you're going to take, this is going to sound really gross, but you're going to take toenail clippers, the little ones, or no, the big ones, whichever ones, the clippers that are the biggest. And they're clean. I've washed them. I hate feet. But you are going to clip the nasty, cruddy stuff off right here, so it's cleaner. So eventually you'll string some of these up, and then I'm going to use red yarn because the caps are red. And I was going to use these, the beer caps, but we don't drink beer, so I'm going to try this one more time. Ooh, I just burnt myself. And that's not going to work, okay? So you have to have a tight grip on your nail. And do not touch it. I'm being stupid, but I'm using my nail, so I tried that a while ago when I actually did burn myself. Okay, so now I'm going to have to reheat this because I did such a terrible job a while ago, which after the first couple times it doesn't take as long. Put that on there. But eventually it does get a lot easier. I know I look like I'm having a lot of problems. It's because I'm having to start reheating my nail all over again. And earlier I had it like the perfect heat temperature. Okay, there it is. Like magic, and you can see that's a clean hole. And then when you go for another one, make sure that your nail is in the flame. And then stick it on there. Let it melt. And we're through. We're through. Good thing my mom's not in here right now. And do not pick up the nail with your bare fingers. I have a lot of callus on my hands, so it's legal for me to do that. So you probably should see my face. Okay, you don't have to use my cookie word caps, but I am, because we have a lot of those like that. We have a whole bucket full. Okay, let me show you. Okay. We have a lot of those, so it's just easier to recycle than, yeah. It's not gonna work, so I'm gonna reheat my nail up here one more time. I think that's through. No, that's not all the way through. So, you can see where it started to come through a little bit right here, but it didn't go all the way through, so you do have to redo it sometimes, but on the second try, it goes through. So, and then it just easily pulls out, and like I said, you will be able to get that crud off with like a knife or some nail clippers. So after your nail is all hot, I use the candlestick because of this little holder, so I can just stick it down in there and let it chill off, and that's it. And then put the candle out and make sure. Like I said, if you don't do fire, don't, okay? So this is how easy, if you just want to go ahead and get it all done with, you can take your pliers and pull the back off. But, it's a little bit harder with pliers. That's why I use the toenail clippers, or the fingernail clippers, something like that. The toenail clippers, whichever ones are the bigger ones. But it's really, it's a little bit harder with pliers, but you get the hang of it. You just grab and twist. And then you can use scissors, but like I said, I don't do it with scissors. I just do some kind of nail clippers because, excuse me, I have a sore throat right now, so I'm chugging as much Gatorade as I can. And so, so basically, you're just gonna do what you were doing with your nail. Let's pretend that your nail is string. You're going to put string through the hole that you just created, okay, the little hole. You're going to take your string and push it through. I can't with the nail because that's a crappy hole that I just did. Yeah. So this one is not working either. Okay, there's dunk on this nail. So, but there are little silver things that you use to put thread in a needle, and those work really well. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, most people don't get this creative with their door. Most people just use beads. So like I was saying, you're going to string it through, like, I'm going to say 15 or 20 on a long piece of yarn, and then you hang it in front of your doorway. So like it'd be like right here, and right here, and right here. So it'd be all down and stuff. And this will be, I was asked if I wanted a Rasta one, and I said no because I like making my own stuff. You could paint these if you wanted to. This is just a cool little recycling project, I think. I've told you guys time and time again that I do the My Cookery Awards things, so I have a lot of these just lying around, And then I think I said something about like doing a rebel flag with this in another video or something. I don't know. I'm also going to be showing you guys how to make a Rasta chandelier lampshade type thing, and that'll be really cool. And it's just a lot of cool little neat things to do while I worry myself to death about Australia. Yeah. Woo. Which there was a guy. Hold on 1 second. 2 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Yeah, that was maybe 2 seconds. Give me a minute. Excuse me. I know that's embarrassing, but I will. It's a bodily function. That's what my mom says. She's like, Todd Levi uploaded Chubby Bunny Challenge. And another guy that I can't find right now. Anyway, he was like, hey, that's a cool video, when I was freaking out over Australia in my last video. I'm really sorry, but I am under a lot of stress. I had like 3 paragraphs, like 15 vocabulary words, wrote a word search. There's just so much crap to do in high school. I was 8th grade and 6th grade math, and enough to make a person emotional, okay? I'm just kidding. But look at that, I'm like seriously starting to cry. But if you have another idea of how to recycle the Coke caps, which I will post another video of how to do the yarn in and yarn out thing that I was talking about in just a little bit, so make sure you stay tuned. And I might put like a click here saying for the next video, so maybe look for that. I hardly ever do that, but I figured out how to do it. So thanks for watching. If you liked this idea, give it a thumbs up. If you had no idea what I'm talking about, tell me below, or give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, click the subscribe button. I'm pretty sure I just have those 3 subscribers. I'm sorry. Shame. Tweet, tweet, tweet. 8? I want to say 8. 8 subscribers, 688 views. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure, don't hold me to this, the most views I have is still on the rubber band scale bracelet. So, wow. Second most views is on the regular rubber band bracelet. So, did I show you guys? No, I didn't. I did not show you how to do the fishtail, so I might wind up showing you how to do the fishtail. But I'm definitely going to work on showing you how to do the yarn through the Coke reward cap. So, thanks for watching. Love ya. Oh, okay, no.